And a good morning. Thanks so much for stopping by, joining me on this Thursday morning. Thursday? Yeah, I got to throw you guys a curveball every once in a while. I can't be so predictable. It's February 21st. I got a bit of bad news, guys. This will be my final video. Yeah, of February. Next Friday is March 1st. I can see spring. I can smell it. It's not looking like spring. It's still awful white out there. And yeah, that's what it does in Vermont in the winter. It snows. And it snows a lot. But hey, we're going in the right direction. We're changing the clock soon. Everything's looking good. And I got a bunch to rifle through. I'm traveling tomorrow, so I'll probably only be here half a day tomorrow. So I figured I'd bang one out on Thursday and keep you guys on your toes. You know, I always got to do that. All right, let's get right into new this week. Wow, our Spark shipment finally showed up. There's also a bunch of Look Smart in there. 43rd Ferrari 250, 275 Le Mans versions. Head on over, replicars.com, upper left, look for new arrivals. Sorted by date, sorted by scale. 143, I think we're over 40 for the week. There's also, I think, a few mini champs in there, but some great releases. First, though, I want to, last week's video, I said there was no new arrivals, but of course, we got a mini champ shipment later in the day. And 2018 F1 in there is Toro Rosso. This is Gasly and Brendan Hartley. Yes, thank you. And you know, I've had a bunch of questions. Why did they change the size of the box? I have no idea. But wow, that's one big box. And if you store them in the boxes, you got different size cases now. But I tell you what, it's one of the few times they've done Toro Rosso in 1/18. The model looks phenomenal. If you collect 1/18 F1, so you go to new arrivals on the home page, go to last week, you're going to see two categories for 1/18, 1/43. Also in there last week, okay, and I know this is one, last year people were scrambling. Haas Grosjean was in there. It's in new 1/43 last week. The Magnussen will be back. We'll be getting more of that. There's two new Senna versions. This is the 82 Von Diemen F3 Champion. There's two versions of that in new 1/43 last week. If you're an Alonso fan, his final F1 drive, possibly. This guy is going to go on, and I'll tell you right now, he's going to have a great, he already has a great sports car career, and he's going to have a great career in Indy, I think. So his final 1/43 McLaren. And we also got, I think, from Canada last year, 300th Grand Prix. There's maybe a piece or two of that left. Those went quick. Okay, now let's move on to new this week. Here's my boy right here, Charles Leclerc. Okay, you heard my pick last week. This is our 2019 F1 World Champion right here. This is the 2018 Alfa Romeo Sauber. Really cool car. And this is going to be one to have. This kid is going to have a long, illustrious career, according to me. In new 1/43 this week. If you're a Schumacher fan, Mick Schumacher. This is Michael's son. It's a Dallara F3 from the Macau GP 2018. Really cool piece. But this, if you're a Schumacher collector, get ready, because this kid is going to have. I think he's already testing for either Mercedes, Ferrari. I'm not sure, but this kid is going to be in F1 within a year or two, and this kid is good, just like the old man. If you're a Schumacher collector, get ready to just start adding Mick Schumacher models to your collection. We got a bunch of the USA exclusives. This is Lola Mark 6 GT Augie Pabst, limited edition, 300 pieces. This is number 23. Cool USA packaging. There's 3 or 4 new versions. Then Winter Series 2017 Sebring. This is the Cadillac DPI. And yes, the question I get 5 times a day, when is the 2017 Daytona winner coming. Well, we've got the Mustang sampling. We've got the 17 Sebring winner. I'm sure the Daytona winner is going to be coming along shortly. And these are going fast. The Sebring winner, beautiful car. Love the blue foil on there. Really nice. Of course, I'm kind of partial to the DPIs, but okay, Le Mans winners. These are in new this week, okay? Everybody's been waiting. 2018, speaking of Alonso, 1968 is a restock, and 2000 Audi R8. All new 143rd winners in new arrivals this week. Okay, I got to throw a quick shout out to Conway Cohalan, longtime supporter of Replicars. You'll know, a couple weeks ago we had the number 103. This is the Alpha 6C Carrera Panamericana 1950. Two things. We had it listed as the winner, and it's like finished in 9th place, so I don't know where we got that information, but Conway said, you know, could you get me the number 90 car, which is the Taruffi version? And lo and behold, I go on BBR's website, and they had it available, so I got one for Conway, but I also got some for you guys too. Very, very cool car, and you know, BBR does an excellent job. These are just, you know, these older sedan type cars, really good stuff. If it fits your theme, okay. And speaking of BBR, I got to throw this in there. There's been a bunch of pictures floating around, and a lot of you guys do know it, but if you don't, yes, they are going to get back into doing metal opening features, engine detail. They're going back to their roots. They're listening to their customers and dealers. I've been a proponent of getting them back to metal. Back in the day, they were some of the best, and you know, they're going to be doing. I believe the FF is going to be coming in yellow and red very soon. But I know the 488 Pista was shown. There were some pictures, I think, from Toy Fair floating around the internet. Opening features, engine. Yes, BBR is back. They're still going to do resin, but they are going to start doing metal. The latest this week, we've got new Vettel Raikkonen 2018. Those are die-cast metal, very fairly priced. You can see those in new 118th this week. And for you guys, Indy, 2018 Scott Dixon Series Champion. You can't, $65, guys. You can't do any better than this. They're great quality cars, and if you collect modern day Indy, that's one Series Champion, and Indy 500 winner. That's a popular theme. Let's just go with that. All right, let me see, rifle down through here. Okay, I failed to mention it last week, but big thank you to all of you guys that are continually picking away at our spring cleaning sale and warehouse finds. Between those two categories, there's something like 400 models. The sale category, everything in there is at least 50% off. Some are as much as 60, 70% off. Still tons of great A1 quality models. Cruise those categories right on the home page, replicars.com, upper left. You'll see we have a category for both warehouse finds and spring cleaning. Check those out. Save big. Help us thin the herd. Yeah, you know my spiel. Okay, Replicars. Let's go Replicars. First and foremost, I want to just show you guys, this can happen to even the best. Okay, this is the 86 Bobby Ray Hall. I showed it last week. And yeah, the wing is right here. Okay, yep, had it on my desk. I was checking it out. I dropped something, broke the wing off. Brian is probably going to hang me later today when he sees this, but you know, I'm going to get the super glue out. I'm going to have this thing glued back on in no time. He'll never know. Just so you know, it can happen to the best. Okay, Cheetah. I got to get the Cheetah in here. I forgot to show it last week. This thing is looking so good. The wheels are incorrect on the rear. Again, this is a prototype, but Brian tells me he had a great conversation with Bill Thomas, who, as you know, was instrumental back in the day in the Cheetah program. His dad. He's going to help us with, refining the model, getting some things that he has seen the images, loves the project, but is going to help us with some refinements on the car, but also is going to help us with some other versions, because yes, there is going to be other versions of the Cheetah. It's a car, again, like the Scarab. Why it hasn't been done in 1/18th, I have no idea, but you know my motto, Replicars to the rescue. Yes, we're bringing a lot of these cars that, you know, for whatever reason, they haven't been done in larger scale, so this is going to be another great addition to our sports car lineup. Speaking of Scarabs, the Augie Paps car still selling like hotcakes. We've got, I think we're down to about 50 pieces. Our display cases, thank you guys, all of you that are supporting that. I'm very pleasantly surprised. You know, guys that buy one are coming back now. They're buying 3, 4, 5. We've got a 12th scale case, an 18th scale case, and a 1/43rd case. Simulated carbon fiber base, very fairly priced, and you know, they just display so well. Try one out. And, you know, all of our stuff, 30 days, no questions asked, money back guarantee, blah, 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 right? You've heard it all before. Okay, I showed the EMO, the 89 EMO last week, and I had a bunch of emails. Is it going to come with the tobacco markings on the car? No, it is not, but we're going to make it really easy for you guys to put the markings on the car, if you know what I mean. Stay tuned, and you know, it's great that they put it on there as the prototype to show us what it would look like, but no, we can't ship it with tobacco. You know the whole thing. The tobacco police are out in force these days, and it's just something that we don't care to mess with. Okay, eBay. Quick shout out to a couple of longtime Replicars regulars, David Zeman and Jesse Faust. Both scooped up some awesome eBay finds this past week, and you know, it's awesome to see, you know, our everyday Replicars customers. They're hitting up our eBay store, they're getting in on the action, and they're really scoring some of these long sold out models. So homepage at Replicars.com, right in the middle, look for the eBay icon. Right now, I think we have something. I know we're over 200 auctions. 43rd scale guys, ton of mini champs, sports cars, older Formula One, street cars, dealer promos. 18th scale guys, we always push people to rare and hard to find. So when you get to our eBay store, down the left, there is categories. Rare and hard to find. I know right now it's over 190 in that category alone, but Brian has been sneaking old Exoto. Okay, like there's one called the Private Vault, and there's another one called Pre-Owned and Loved. Those are, he's stashing some tasty little nuggets, I would say, in there. Another 2 categories to cruise. Check those out. All our auctions start at just 99 cents. Our fixed price items, we accept reasonable offers. You know, head on over, cruise those categories, and yes, we buy collections. Nothing is too big, too small. We have a trade-in program. If you want to, you know, sell part of your collection, all of your collection, get in touch with us. We have a very easy Word document that we can send to you via email. Explains the whole process. We can help you pack the models. We can get them shipped for you. We can't make it any easier. If you have any questions, hit me up, Mark, M-A-R-K, at Replicars.com. Brian, B-R-I-A-N, at Replicars.com. Call us, 802-747-7151. Glad to answer any questions you might have. Couple quick shout outs. Rob Huttonlocker, longtime Replicar supporter, and I had an exchange with you guys out there. Are what I call the Minnesota connection, okay, and you guys know who you are. But Alan Martin, he's down in sunny Florida, and he sends his best wishes to you guys, and he really misses the snow and minus 40 degrees. No, he doesn't. Don't let him fool you. Hope all's well out there in Minnesota. I know you guys got a ton of snow just like we do here, so it's all good. It's all good. We're headed for spring. So okay, announcements. We're finally getting all of these, you know, the beginning of the year announcements. We're getting those up. Homepage at Replicars.com on the left. There's a category, announcements. As we get the order sheets from the manufacturers, we post them within a day or two. The one that we've been waiting on is the CMC, the new announcements that they have planned for this year. Those will be up hopefully for the weekend. So cruise that category and get those pre-orders. You know my motto: pre-order, pre-order, pre-order. It's never too early. And yes, use your credit card. Just email me if you're a regular customer. Don't even bother going through the site. Email me and say, Mark, I want to order XYZ, and use the credit card you have on file. It's that easy. I guess I got one. Is this what grinds my gears? I guess it is. Okay, I got one rant today. Okay, a day doesn't go by that I don't get at least 5 emails, and sometimes nasty. Okay, I had one last week. Customer just emails me and says, "Hey, I ordered these cars back in July, and where the heck are they? And when are you going to ship them to me?" Well, look, other than our own brand, okay, and you guys know this, most of you I should say, that the new norm in the hobby is to announce models, and we want your pre-orders, okay, but nobody gives out delivery dates, schedules, and we get a little bit of notice, maybe like when Spark says here's your next shipment, so we get about 20 to 30 days, okay, but nobody is giving out, some of them estimate, and not many of them are very good at hitting target dates, so that's why I think everybody has thrown in the towel on that. But, when is this coming out? If I had a die-cast crystal ball, I'd be able to answer all these questions accurately, okay? But I don't know, so I sure can't give you any information on when Spark is going to release XYZ, okay? So the first thing that you need in this hobby is patience, because we all place our orders, and then we're supposed to kick back, get comfy, and just wait for Spark, Mini Champs, pick a brand, to release those models. It's just part of the hobby. It's what it has come to, unfortunately. Back in the day, yeah, we had good information. We had a lot of manufacturers that could hit target dates. Well, I hate to say it, but those days are gone, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it. That's what grinds my gears. Okay. All right, guys, listen. I've rambled enough for today. I've shown you a lot of great models. Anytime I can help, shoot me an email, mark@replicars.com. We appreciate the business. Truly, truly appreciate it. Thanks again for stopping by on this Thursday morning. Hit us up, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, my blog. I'll catch you guys. I think it's going to be next week. How about Friday? Okay? Have a good weekend.